Hello friends, welcome to Hook to Knot. Today we are going to learn how to make braided headband or ear warmer. For this I have taken Ganga Zebra Yarn, 5.5 mm crochet hook, some stitch markers, a darning needle and pair of scissors. To start making our braided headband, I'll make a slip knot and chain 72. 68, 69, 70, 71 and 72. Now we have made 72 chains. Now in the third loop from the hook, 1, 2, 3, we'll make one HDC. And now we'll make HDC till the end of the chain. We are doing HDC in the only one loop of the chain. We are not taking both the loops, or we are not doing it in the back hump of the chain. Now we are towards the end of the chain. Now when we do HDC in the last chain, we will put a stitch marker in the stitch, and now we will do 3 extra HDC in the same space. 1, 2 and 3. Now we will be doing 1 HDC in the other side of the loop for the full chain. Now we are close to the other end of the chain, and we'll continue doing HDC in all other sides of the chain. So now this last chain is done. Now I'll put one more stitch marker in this end. After putting the stitch marker in the last stitch, I'll be doing 3 more HDC in the same space. 1, 2 and 3. Now I'll slip stitch this loop into the very first HDC. Now I'm going to continue this loop, take one more loop from the center, and now slip stitch. I'll do a line of slip stitch into the center of the band. Now if you see, we have done HDC on the both sides of the chain. So in between there remains the space. So we are doing a line of slip stitch into that. I'm about to finish the slip stitch line in the center. And now I'll connect it to the one outside loop and cut the yarn and leave some yarn at the end for finishing. So this is how it will look. This is one strip and we have to make 3 more strips like this. So in total we need 4 strips. Total we have 4 strips. Now we will start compiling it. I have a slip knot on my hook. Now I'm picking the first strip. After the stitch marker, I'm putting my hook into the next loop and I'll make one SC. Next loop, one SC. Next loop, one SC. So like this I have made 3 SCs in 3 loops. Now next I'll pick up the next strip and after the stitch marker I'll put 3 SCs like the first one. So 1, 2, 3. Now we will pick up the next strip. After the stitch marker, 3 SCs in 3 loops, next 3 loops. 1, 2 and 3. Now last stripe. Loop after the stitch marker, 3 SCs in the next 3 loops. 1, 2, 3. So now we have our 4 strips put together in 12 SCs. Chain 1, turn your work and 1 SC across all these 12 single crochet. After 2 lines of SC, our headband will look like this. Now we'll start braiding it. Now how I will braid the strips is I'll put number 1 on 2 and number 3 on 4. Now again number 1 on number 2 and number 4 below 3. One on 2 and 4 below 3. 1 on 2 and 4 below 3. 1 on 2, 4 below 3. This is how the braid will start looking. We have braided these 4 strips together till end, and now we need to stitch these 4 ends together like the one we did at the beginning for the other side. We are doing the same thing again. I have a slip knot on my hook. Now I'll take strip number 1. I'll pick up SC from the stitch which is next to the stitch marker. So this is my first, second, and third. Now we have to see the sequence. Now this would be coming as a second one. So stitch loop after the stitch marker, again 3 SCs. Now this third strip, again after stitch marker, 3 SC in the next 3 loops. And now the last strip, after the stitch marker, 3 SC in the next 3 loops. This is how it will look after joining all 4 strips. Now I'll do one more line of SC on it. So chain 1, SC on SC, total 12 SC. This is how my headband is now looking. Now I'll remove the stitch markers and press the braids so that they settle. And in the end, what I'll do is I'll just join both the ends with SC. And my headband is ready. After joining, it looks like this, but it has now lot many ends. So we have to weave in all these ends to give the finishing touch to the ear warmer or headband. Now this headband cum ear warmer is ready to wear.